We just came back from a nice long walk on the beach, and the beach was just so lovely. I had to just jump in, clothes and all. But I came back and I felt like it's time to address certain things when it comes to Panama and my experience. People ask me all the while how affordable it is. I've spoken a lot about how affordable it is where we are. But I'm going to talk a little bit about how you choose where you live in Panama. So if you want to come to Panama, if you want to retire in Panama, if you're looking for somewhere that's affordable, you can choose your level of affordability. That's the beauty of Panama. So where we are, it's very, very affordable. Like we pay $2.50 a pound for pargo, which is snapper.
So I just finished cleaning my fish, right? $15 worth of fish. $15. All this.
Life is very affordable. A lot of the food comes from the ground. We live in the breadbasket of the country, so a lot of our food is coming straight from the farmers. So we are not paying a lot. We live in Puerto Armuelles, in Chiriquí province. And there are a lot of places like Puerto Armuelles in Chiriquí province that are very affordable. So if you like theater and you're looking for theater and arts and museums and all that kind of stuff, then you got to go to Panama City. Panama City is a huge city. It's a really large city with a lot to offer. Everything from old world ruins and art and everything that a big city has. It's got high rises, buildings like you'd see in Dubai. So you have to live in Panama City or somewhere close to Panama City. One of the areas that's maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours out of Panama City would probably be perfect for you because Panama City is a big city. Lots of traffic. It has a pretty good metro system. Taxis are easy to get. Uber is super easy to get. So Panama City is for you or somewhere close to Panama City if what you're looking for is theater and art and jazz festivals and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you want to live up in the mountains because you can't take the heat, where I live is hot, Panama City is hot, we're on the coast, then there are a couple of options for you. If you're a nature person, and you want to do hiking and waterfalls and just all that nature stuff, then maybe El Valle is for you. Anton Valley, those areas. Quite a bit of expats up there, so you have a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. It's not a big city, but you'll be comfortable up there. Boquete is a real expat enclave. Lots of expatriates there. And I mean people from every single country. Lots of South Africans, Americans, Canadians, British, everything is in Boquete. Boquete is in the mountains. It's about 45 minutes away from David, so very easy to get to because you fly to Panama City, fly to David, and then it's just up the hill, about 4,000 feet, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere around 4,000 feet up. Boquete has wonderful restaurants, nightlife, all the things that you could possibly want, and traffic. Not city traffic, not as bad as Panama City, of course, but yes, it has traffic. But lots of great restaurants, beautiful park for walking in that runs by the Caldera River, rivers and waterfalls. If you want to go up into the mountains, you can hike up to the volcano. Lots of tourists actually go to Boquete. And because there are a lot of expats there, of course, their families come to visit. So you'll find a lot of people there who speak English. So that's Boquete. If you like beach, but you want something a little less rustic than where we are, and you want a nice high-rise condo or something like that, you may want to consider somewhere like Coronado. Now, Coronado is way more expensive. Boquete is more expensive than where I live. Coronado is way more expensive. So you can get everything from where I live, which is affordable, where you can find a house to rent for maybe $450 a month, $600 a month at the most. And that would most likely include your internet and your water and perhaps even your light, to $3,000-$4,000 a month. If you want to go to Coronado, be right on the beach and be in a high rise or a managed facility, like we do in South Florida, where you have gated communities. Right here in Puerto Armuelles, not far from me, is somewhere called Cocoa Beach, which is a gated community, and the houses there go for $300,000 and plus, not $60,000 and $150,000 like the area I live in. There's also places like Pedassi, which is on the water and is a nice mix, nice in between somewhere as expensive as Coronado and somewhere as inexpensive as where we are. So I wanted to address that because I see a lot of things on forums and people saying, oh, Panama is not as cheap as people make it. Panama can be, oh, there's Bocas del Toro. What am I saying? Bocas del Toro is on the Caribbean side. Lots of Caribbean people, lots of English speaking on that side. You got to get there by boat. And all the islands you have to get to by boat. And so it's a little bit more expensive because everything is brought in by boat or by ferry. So when you think of Panama, you have to choose where your level of affordability is going to allow you to live or where you want to live, and then match your affordability to that. And, come and check it out. But check out a lot of different places. We knew what we wanted. We knew what our level of affordability was, and we knew exactly where we wanted to be. So we were kind of crazy. We just came in 3 days and decided this is it. We bought, and that's that. That's not necessarily the way to go. So come and check out different places in Panama before you make your decision. You don't have to do a relocation tour if you don't want to. It's very simple. The roads are good. You can rent a car, drive yourself around. You are pretty safe in Panama. You take the usual precautions you do everywhere else in the world, but you are pretty safe in Panama. And the people are wonderful and friendly. So come on down. That's it for Panama Chronicles today.